It's TWALE TV. Welcome to TWALE TV. TWALE TV Sports. Welcome back. Straight into it. Before I go into football discussions, I want to talk about this Man City fan I was speaking to yesterday. Right? He accused me of being biased, that he's listened to me more than twice, criticizing Man City, that I do not want them to win the league title. Okay? He said, this is his argument, that I am a commentator, I'm not supposed to be biased. And I look at him in the eye, say, listen, mate, it's all about the banter. Okay? I have the right to be a fan. That's all I was telling him. I have the right to be a fan because on here, on this show, TWALE TV Sports, everyone here has the right to have a go at each other. Apart from we talking football, it's all about the jokes we get out of it, the humor. So I explained to him that as a fan, I still mean it. I don't want you to run away with it. But of course, as a commentator, you have to be sensible and be fair and be unbiased. Okay, which is how I've always been. Okay, to apply common sense, it will be fair to say, well, the title is between Man City and Arsenal, and you can say you give edge to Man City because of the depth in squad they have over Arsenal, and they are only a couple of points or few points behind Arsenal. So behind Arsenal. So if you look at it from that point of view, you can say, well, it's fair to say City can win it or Arsenal. But I've always given the edge to Arsenal since. Reason being, with all the depth in squad and the bigger stars Man City has over Arsenal, they just can't stay on top of the league. Arsenal have been on top of that league since the beginning of the season. They're not there by fluke, okay? And that's my reason. You judge by results. End of story. So until Man City prove that, yes, we're bigger than Arsenal, we have better players or bigger stars than Arsenal, until they prove it, which is closing the gap and staying on top of them. That's the only way. There's no other way. Who you are in the past, who you are presently is irrelevant unless you deliver. So Man City are not delivering this season. They've been playing catch up with Arsenal all season. So in my view, I give it to Arsenal. Anyway, that's that to that fan. You understand why now? Because I told him I'll bring the topic to the on air. I said I'll bring it on air and we'll talk it again. He goes, well, you anyway, you know fans. They don't like to agree, especially when you know you're not changing your mind either. So that's that. Let's talk about football. Arsenal, Everton. A very crucial game. I'll advise everybody to watch this game because no one can predict this one. I know Arsenal at home, they are formidable, they are reliable, but on this particular note, Everton beat them only a couple of weeks ago, and they would have that belief, like I said in my podcast yesterday. They will still have that belief that yes, we don't care. We've just beaten you recently. We're gonna do it again, or we're gonna do the same thing that made us beat you. So I'm looking forward to the game. It's gonna be so interesting, and likewise, Liverpool Wolves, the same scenario. Wolves whacked Liverpool only a couple of weeks ago as well, and they are meeting each other again tonight. So I would love to see Liverpool's reaction, especially at home. So this is going to be an interesting evening for we neutrals, really, because I'm just going to cross my legs and just enjoy it, probably with a pint. Okay, so that's it, folks. I'm love to. I'd love to. Rather, I'm not going to. I'd love to. I can't promise you. Okay, I'd love to have a post-match analysis of the game, but we might not do that until tomorrow. But you never know. You might see this face again. So if I happen to get my acts together, I might come back after the game. But if not, you'll see me tomorrow. Okay? Go enjoy the game. I'm going to. And like I said, I'll be touching base on Chelsea every day. I've done mode of operation of the owners, querying or questioning that. I've questioned Graham Potter's preparation, philosophy, how he builds or deals with the players in training and around the pitch. The third thing I would love to mention, which is going to be very brief, really, because it can't be about Chelsea tonight. The third thing I'm going to be very brief on is the recruitment. We've recruited all these people. It's probably still under the mode of operation of the Chelsea hierarchy. But sometimes you have the people in charge of recruitment completely separate from running the club. So my question is running the club. Okay, my query rather is how the club is run, but this is how we recruit. If we have particular people in place who have been able to identify all these super talents, all these young super talents, and convinced the hierarchy to put their money down on them and secure the signature, what are these people thinking right now? How are they feeling that haven't convinced the owners to spend money on these so-so players, and we've recruited all these players, we've signed all these players, most of whom every top club in Europe wants to sign, but we're lucky enough to be the one that signed them. And we're not getting results. We're not winning games. We're not even close. We are struggling against bottom of the table clubs. These are serious problems. So I'm wondering, who are these people doing the recruitment? What are they going through now? What are they telling the owners? What are they telling the manager? Do they have some kind of expectation from the manager that, yes, you want these players or you don't want them, but we think we need them for the club, we've bought them, but we're not seeing results? What is the communication between our recruitment department and Graham Potter? Because when you sit down sometimes and you start to analyze these things, you're not a football person professionally. You only talk, I'm talking about myself. I'm not a football person professionally, but I only run my mouth on football because of what I know as a fan. Okay? We are all fans know about football. So what we know sometimes, is shocking and surprising to the real people in the football world, because we live and drink and eat football. So we have the right to ask these questions, because you can't spend 600 million pounds, buy all these talents, and we're not even scoring goals. It's not as if we're scoring goals and we're losing games. We're not scoring goals at all. Can you imagine? Modric, Joao Felix, Raheem Sterling. Can you imagine all those talents? Mason Mount, regular gangster of number 10, suddenly becomes an average player. So all these things needs to be asked. Please, give us some answer, give us some clue, man. Unless you don't need to give us any answer, Chelsea. As Chelsea fans, you don't need to give us an answer. Mr. Graham Potter, you don't need to give me an answer. Just win. Just win football games for us. That's all. Once you win, we let you off. Once you win, you can do anything. You can do everything. We're not winning, and we are the envy of the world. So why are we not winning? Ciao. I don't want to get into Chelsea mood. You see what happens? I start to scream. I start to Mama Roju. So I don't want to be screaming and staring. No, I want to talk like a normal person. But once I start talking about Chelsea with the present situation we have, or should I say present problem, then I start to raise my voice and get agitated. And I know some fans love it. They were telling me they love it when I get angry. Please, this is not a place for anger. This is the place to discuss football. Thank you, guys. Let's catch up after the game if we are lucky. If not, we'll talk again tomorrow after the game. And we'll do the match analysis tomorrow. Okay? So have a lovely evening. Enjoy the game, because I'm going to. Hasta la vista, baby. Odaro, quick. No long thing.
TWALE.